games in the West by turning the ball over, and we have to be better. And when we didn't turn it over, we got in the paint, we scored. We also got to the free throw line. So nothing about the officiating. I think just the conversations with the officials. That's just part of the game. But I thought, again, on the road, on the back-to-back, without Luka, I thought the guys did a great job. The energy and effort was there. Being able to take care of the ball, which Oklahoma City is very good on the defensive end of coming up with steals. And then we just didn't rebound the ball well. We got the misses. We just didn't finish the plays tonight.
How happy were you with guys that like Gafford and liked Hardaway and those guys that picked up a lot of this slack?
Yeah, I thought with some of the injuries and people having to leave the game because of the injury, I thought Hardy was great. And as we've talked about this, you're going to get an opportunity. I thought he did a great job tonight. Gaff was great. Looking at small ball, a lot of times we stayed with Gaff and D Live, and then we went with the small group with PJ and Maxey. But I thought Timmy was great, knocking down shots and competing. Again, our leader, Kai, he led us tonight without Luka being out there. I thought he set the tone, and he was really good tonight.
Yeah, quick turnaround. It seemed like both teams really got to each other, competed really hard.
Yeah, I think that's what the NBA is all about. The best teams are going to compete at this time of the year. Both teams are fighting for something, and so I thought it was a competitive game. There's going to be some missed calls. That's just part of the NBA, but you got to play through it. Again, we just had costly turnovers. If we would have got shots, make or miss, we could put ourselves in a better seat. But give them credit; they were good tonight with Oklahoma City.
Before the game, you were talking about how physicality is picking up around the NBA, kind of carrying toward the playoffs. Did tonight, maybe 19 turnovers is not like what you want to do in a playoff game, but did it feel like almost playoff intensity?
Yeah, I thought we handled the atmosphere. This is a great atmosphere to play in when you come on the road. I thought we handled that well. Just the live ball turnovers and then understand we can be better with the ball. But again, when we were good with the ball, we got to the paint. I thought, again, Hardy was aggressive, being able to find guys. Timmy was being able to knock down shots. Again, playing without Luka, we gave ourselves a chance. So everyone in that locker room, should be proud of themselves. We just came up short.
And, Gafford's streak came to an end, had to end somehow, or at some point, but to be that close to a record by Wilt Chamberlain is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it really is what he's done and what he's brought to this team, just not on the offensive end about the streak, but the streak is very impressive when you're talking about the likes of Wilt Chamberlain. Not too many people are in that air. And so for Gaff to be there, to be mentioned with Wilt is pretty special, but also on the defensive end, he's a big part of that, being able to protect the rim and then also being able to rebound the ball. And so it's really cool. Unfortunately, the streak did come to an end.
Is the goal with the closing lineup with PJ Washington and Maxi Kleber to space out offensively and be able to switch on defense? Is that the factors?
Being able to switch and try to stay out of the rotations. I thought in the second, where they made the 3 or 4 threes, it puts our bigs in the rotation, and we just were late. And so, looking at PJ and Maxi being able to switch and being able to guard the ball, they have two of the best when you talk about off the ball or being able to play off the dribble, Williams and Shai. And so that's what we looked at. They made some shots still, but they also had some misses. And then on the offensive end, just to give our guys space, I thought Kai took advantage of that.
Coach, it seems there was a period late in the game where some words were exchanged between Kyrie and some fans. Do you have any insight on what was said? If there was anything offensive, or was it just friendly banter?
That I don't know. You would have to ask Kai what was said, and you would have to ask the fan. I don't know what was said.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Well, how are you feeling? You took a hard fall. You went down pretty hard.
Oh, no, man, I'm good. Just kind of came down one low ankle. Nothing that I ain't mentioned before, so it's all good.
Well, I mean, I guess
all good things have to come to an end at some time. But
Yeah.
how about that streak? I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, just, something that I pat myself on the back with, that I stayed so consistent with it for so long. Like you said, good things do come to an end, but I got a taste of it, so now I'm a bit greedy. I want it again, so I'm for sure going to try to get it in these last few games that we got down this stretch, most definitely. But at the end of the day, I just come out and I just have fun with the game. Was a bit butthurt when I missed the first layup attempt of the game, but it's all good. I charge that to the game because I know it's going to come back to me tenfold at the end of the day. So I just have to stay patient.
But I mean, just to know that, I mean, you're mentioned in the same sentence as Wilt Chamberlain. I mean, for a big man, that's got to be a huge.
Oh,
honor.
I mean, I'm smiling ear to ear on the inside just because of the simple fact it's just like, I had a chance to do it, and it's not just like my only chance. I know for a fact, I don't know how many games we got left in this season, but I'm for sure going to try to do that before the regular season is over with, no doubt.
Is it something you found yourself thinking about today or during warm-ups or?
The last 2 games, I found myself thinking about it a lot, for sure. I can't remember. I think Shai jinxed me before the game. He was like, "Oh, you gonna come in and break the record on us?" Then I missed the first layup. I was like, "Oh, he got me. It's okay. It's okay." But, like I said, just being patient with the game, you give a lot of love and respect to the game. It rewards you in the right way. So I just stay patient with that, and I kind of keep that in the back of my mind and just come out and I just play basketball every day. I enjoy what I do on a night-to-night basis, whether I'm in a bad situation or a good situation. I just come out and I try to have fun with it.
What did you make of just the team's demeanor tonight? Just in a really physical game against a really good team, and obviously playing without your best player, and just the way that you guys fought.
I mean, I feel like the fight was there just 100% of the game, full 48 minutes. There was a lot of things that I would say we were probably frustrated about, which is like a lot of calls that weren't called. Down the stretch, it was a lot of, I would say some of those calls kind of like, impacted the game in a crazy way for us. But at the end of the day, we fought to the end, and that's what makes a good team is if you fight from beginning to end, no matter what happens throughout the stretch of the game.
What do you think about that the Oklahoma team? That I mean, I think a lot of people still don't trust them, but they've shown they're going to be a tough out.
Man, I give props to them, just because of the simple fact that from the years that I've played against them and just seeing just some of the things that they've been through, of course, just seeing how they're holding themselves this year, you can't do anything but tip your hat to them because they come out and they're consistent every night. They play the same way. They play with physicality. They play with speed. And they got multiple guys that can get to their spot and get the shots that they want at the end of the day. And they also have an MVP caliber player on their team as well. So it's just, you put those things in a combination, it's kind of tough to go against on a night-to-night basis,
Appreciate it.
Thank you.